Hello everyone. How are you today? Happy Tuesday. For those who I have not met before, my name is Ellen Woodbridge and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So I come on here and I basically, I card make. So I make cards and other different projects, rarely, but I do come on and do some different things as well. And I show you our products in the hope to inspire you to grab out your products to play and have some creative fun. Hello, Miss Deborah Hole, long time no see. I also come on here and do some different types of videos. I often do a unboxing video if we have some new product and I purchase it. I come on here and share. So I recently did an unboxing with this wreath and we made it. So we did an unboxing and I made it. So that video is available on my YouTube channel, and I've put a link to it here because I'm doing my Facebook Live today because it's Tuesday. Hello, Margaret. Thank you all for joining today and this week on both my Facebook Live and later in the week on my YouTube Live. We are focusing on one stamp set. It is a stamp set that I haven't inked yet, so I thought, ooh, this stamp set needs some love, and I've got a couple of ideas and I thought let's do them together. So we are playing with decorative borders this week. Hey Jane, how are you? So we're playing with decorative borders this week, and I just want to show you a few things to make it easy. I know people have done some projects with it, and I'm going to do a few with you today. Hey Ingrid. And for today's video, I'm pairing the decorative borders with watercolor shapes because it's been a while since I used it and I do love using it. Hello, Miss Margine. Hello, Miss Alicia. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. This weekend, I worked very hard on my February class. So my February class, if you haven't heard what I'm doing, I was only doing in-person classes up until this month, and now I'm doing a few different classes and doing them in different ways. So hello, Miss Jamie, how are you? Hello, Miss Corinne. So I'm doing 3 options for my classes. I'm still doing an in-person class, and for those of you in Australia who can't make my in-person class, I am doing class at home. So class at home is basically you will get a card kit in the mail without the stamping because I'm not allowed to send stamped images. So you can substitute the stamp set I'm going to use, which is the two-tone Flora. So I'm using that bundle in my class. So you can substitute for class at home with another floral stamp set that you may have, but I am using two-tone Flora. And you get access to, so you get a kit to make 3 cards. I am doing 4 videos, so you will get a bonus video as part of the class. So that's come in person, get the card kit if you're in Australia, watch the videos at home and card make along. And for those who have their own supplies and want to just have access to the videos and my supply list and card dimensions, I'm doing that, and that is open to anybody. I have had a couple of my overseas followers opt in for that one. So for 10 Australian dollars you can get access to the videos and my PDF, which has a supply list and dimensions and photos of the cards obviously, and my in-person and card at home is $30, and you will receive the specialty paper, the card fronts, embellishments, all of those things in the kit. So that is what I'm doing. I do have a link in the description for this video if you would like to go to the event for the classes. I do have cutoff at the end of this week, and PDFs and videos will be sent next week. So I haven't worked out what day because I haven't filmed the videos yet. I've got them all here ready to film. I just need to find some time in the next couple of days to film them. So I'm very excited and hope that many of you can join in my classes now that I'm offering them in a different way and that they are all accessible. If you do have any questions about my classes, please don't hesitate to ask me a question because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help in your creativity, and if I'm offering something, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. So shall we get into the card making today? I need your help though. So there are 12 of you watching live because I'm not watching live yet. I have my 2 stamp sets. I have decorative borders and I have watercolor shapes. I don't know what colors I'm using today, so I need your help with some 2 color combinations. So you put those in the comments and I will play, because I plan on making maybe a number of cards, or at least a number of card fronts. So yes, please help me. Give me some color combinations while I flick us around and turn off the overhead light. That would be amazing. I do have all the Stampin' Up, the current Stampin' Up colors. So feel free to pick to your heart's content. And I do hope you all had an amazing weekend as well. I told you how busy I was. I do have that document ready to go. Now, over the weekend, I also had a dear friend proofread it for me. I think we went through it. I think we went through it 5 or 6 times. By the end, we were checking like one thing every time. And it was, yeah, it was just like, oh, we missed this. 2 of new in colors. Ooh, okay, I can do that. So we're talking like the in colors yellow and teal, yellow and gray. Oh, great color combos, guys. I'm liking this, and I think I can accommodate those quite well. Okay, now, sorry guys, you're going to see my hand for just a second because I'm waiting for my new phone holder to arrive, because this one is broken. Well, it's broken to a point. Now, let me just get up my replay video here while I go and get the light. Okay, oh yes, we're looking okay. Bring that up in big screen. I think I can zoom in a little bit more. Just a titch more. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I'm glad you're excited to see. I'm excited too because I'm making these from scratch. So there's no card to follow today. We are just doing this all from scratch. Okay, so let's look at my first one. Oh, pinks and greys. Okay. Oh, yes, happy Valentine's, everyone. David and I really don't do Valentine's, but I'm more than happy to wish all my beautiful friends a happy Galentine's. And, yeah, so the pinks and greys might work well. Pink. I'm thinking Flirty Flamingo. And for the grey, I think I can go 2 greys. I think I can go Smoky Slate, and it's over here because it's in my class colours, and basic grey. So I think I'm going to start there because, hey Jennifer, how are you? Hello Charmaine. Corinne's excited. Oh, my hair is looking very bouncy today. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, working from home today. Oh, that's okay. If you have to jump off early for a meeting, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, it was very nice chatting with you via text at work yesterday. Jamie had work questions for me. Yes, see, our wedding anniversary is in April. It's a big one this year too, and we're actually going away for the weekend, which is a bit exciting. Okay, the first stamp I want to use is this one that goes around in a circle, and to match it, obviously, we are going to use our circle. Oh dear, I think... Oh no, that's a card front. Why is that? Oh, because of my classes. Right, okay, I think we need to start at the start, and I have run out of card fronts. Although, with this colour combination, I'm thinking I might want to go vanilla. What do you reckon? That's thick, very vanilla. I want that shimmery white. Where's my normal very vanilla? It's right here. I have all my like basic cardstocks right above my head. I am thinking this one is 10. It's just, oh no, I do have some card fronts here. So I'm thinking with the pinks and greys, vanilla would look very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So I am going to need these two stamps to start, and then, good morning, Miss Lisa. And then I'm going to need to find a sentiment set because I haven't, no, that's not really big enough. I haven't really got far enough to have a sentiment set, and I'm thinking of going something a little bit older and giving it some love. So we're mixing the old and the new, because the decorative border set isn't something I readily would have purchased myself. I would have looked in the catalogue and gone, oh yeah, there's stuff I can do with that, and gone and bought something else very different. Now, this stamp is not straight, it's on a bend. So I just pulled it out of the pack, and what I do, I pop it on my paper and I just let it rest, and that allows it to go back into its original shape, so then I can pick it up and it's not distorted. Hey Vanessa, hey Leslie, hey Cindy. Oh, we're going for a drive along the ocean to an Irish pub. How picturesque is that? Oh, Jamie, you are so true. It isn't not what you know to you know. And thing is, I didn't know all the answers to your questions yesterday, but I was able to find them out. Okay, so starting with Flirty Flamingo, and I'm thinking our circle is going to be Flirty Flamingo, and we're just going for it. We are really just gonna go. So that looks pretty inked up, but it does have a hair on it, which I don't want there. So I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool and just remove, and I'm going to have to re-ink again. It's okay. That has gone elsewhere. Okay. So I am going to re-ink now so it hasn't got those marks in it. Now I am kind of going to go sideways. I think this is going to work a little better for my brain. Okay, I probably should have had a silica matte or Stampin' Pierce matte under here. But do you know what? That's stamped beautifully without anything. I think I've got a couple of layers of paper because I've been too lazy when I needed a new matte. and I just taped a new one over the top. So I think I do have this. Yes, well, Lisa, what I was saying, it does almost look like the moon. You're right. I got this as an event. So at our onstage event in November, which was our first in-person event, which was very exciting, we received this stamp set. And it wasn't something, as I said, I'd normally gravitate to, but we are going to make some beautiful cards today. So this one is Smoky Slate. So I'm just going in with Smoky Slate. I think I need some elbow room here because I really want to see where I'm going. So I want some connection. So I want like sunflowers on, sunflowers off. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? We've got beautiful connection. And what I was thinking also, because we had so much fun with our blender pens last week, I'm thinking we can use it again. So I've got a little bit of Smoky Slate on one end and a little bit of Flirty Flamingo on the other one. Now, I'm not talking about our alcohol marker. I'm talking about our blender pen. Now, this is a colorless pen that you can pick up color with, or you can use with your watercolor pencils as well, actually, because it is hydrated just a little bit. And have a look here, it's clear, although which end? I think I use the other end. I'm just trying to make sure, yep, that's better. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit, do a little bit of a scribble, and I'm going to just add some color to these leaves. We could leave it as a line image, but I just love coloring. Even though I must say I'm not the best at colouring, but I do just love that colouring can often just bring an image to life. Oops, we didn't see that, did we? I did not go out of the lines at all, because I feel had I have used a Stampin' Up marker, I would lose all the definition that is in the stamp, and it just really look like a blob. So I could leave it just in grayscale. Now I've just scribbled out all that ink, and now I'm going to go around and pick up the Flirty Flamingo. Now I don't want to go over these too much, because actually I do have a Flirty Flamingo blend, but we're just going to keep doing what we're doing here. Although, you know what, the Flirty Flamingo blend just in light may just be the trick, because I can always see pen lines when I use the blends or the blender pen, so I like just not seeing those lines. Now it doesn't matter the pieces that are on there, but I just want to give them a little bit of colour. So you can see that has just come to life, and if I want to do a little bit more definition, I can grab my bullet end and just give those lines. Just the artist has told me where there's shadows in here, so I can just add it in those lines perfectly. So we've quite delicate here. Thank you. It is so, yes, it's simple to change the look. Exactly, Jamie. Now, I know what stamp set I'm after. I think possibly this one, and I've got to find the other one because it's got really, really pretty script. Aha, here it is. Hand-penned petals. I like the thanks. Anything is possible, feel better. See. Or what a beautiful day for love. We can get anything together. Through anything together, have a perfect birthday. Not really what I'm after yet. I'm after a bit of a stacked one like that. But let me look and see what we have. Oh, see, may good things grow all year long. I think that is quite a good one for a birthday because it's not specifically a birthday sentiment, but I think it works well. Hello, Rose. How are you? It is. You haven't noticed it before. It would be very pretty heat embossed, Jamie. I may do that on Thursday's video. It's handmade. Exactly. Perfection is totally overrated. And I love people who allow people to be imperfect. Okay. Your messages are just flying by today. Now, I don't know that I've used this stamp a lot, actually. So what I want to do is come in with basic grey here. So I'm just going back. Hello, Di. How are you? Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in. Oh, Lisa, you're like me and haven't used it either. Yeah, Jamie loves heat embossing. Just let me tell you, she loves it. So got this one here and pop that there for the moment. I will need a block. Now, you're going to say, Ellen, what the hell are you doing? You're getting a huge block for a very small stamp. Why, yes, I am. I am going to use this to line up so I can see the whole width of the card, you see. I'm trying, oh, thank you. Thank you. This is probably my favorite set in a long time of my nails. Exactly. It's magical, Jamie. It absolutely is magical. Do you know, I'm going to miss chatting with you guys when I do my videos for class. It's not going to be the same. Okay, now let me just... Okay. Can we breathe and do everything? Okay. Oh, doesn't that look stunning? Love it. Love it. Soft grey, dark grey. Flirty flamingo in a soft way because it is a bright colour. So we've used flirty. How close was that, girls? I think I need to go and buy a lottery ticket. Buy Scratchy or something. Oh, Jennifer, I can quickly give you the rundown on my classes while I look for some embellishments. I am running my February class in person on the weekend, but I do have some options for people who are not local to me. So my in-person class is happening on Sunday. If you're not local to me on the Central Coast of New South Wales in Australia, that's fine. For people in Australia, I'm doing class at home where I provide them with the class kit, access to 4 videos, and they play along at home with the class kit, and obviously they would provide the two-tone flora bundle or similar to complete their cards. I'm also offering, if someone doesn't want the kit, or of course if people don't live in Australia, you can buy my videos and the PDF, which has a supply list and dimensions of the cards. You can purchase that for $10. Or $10 Australian. I think a couple of the girls who've bought it overseas have said that the $10 Australian works out to be $7 something American. So, and those videos will be going out next week because I haven't filmed them yet. So anyone can play along with my class, and this is something new that I am trying just because I have had so many of you want to participate in my classes and I just haven't had the option before now. Do I want, yep, I need the 5th. Right, sorry, froggy throat. There we go. So everything's really concentrated in that center, but that is card front number 1 done. I haven't put it on a card yet. Oh, that's okay, Jennifer, not a problem at all. So there you go. Di can play along because I know she's normally busy on a Sunday as well, even though she lives not too far from me, and Jamie as well. So I just wanted to give people options to play along because, look, I do love teaching and I do love doing my videos with you twice a week and all of those things, and I just wanted to give people access. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like card number 1. Don't worry, that is not the end, and I'm going to have to scroll up and see what other colors we were going to play with. Now, all my stamps are clean and we're going to have to swap over. So the next one I'm thinking of using is our corner piece with our rectangle, I think. Because I think the square is going to be a little small. Is this? Yeah, that's going to be a little small as well. So I can do this portrait or landscape. We might go landscape for this card. Put my circle back because I did do some rough playing with these to work out what I could put with what last night. Oh, they are the iridescent, the clear, what, iridescent rhinestones, and they are gorgeous. With anything warm toned, they just work with any project that has warm tones in it. So yeah, they just pick up that pink, the floaty flamingo, perfectly. So pretty. Okay, my corner piece, grab that out and I will go back and have a look. Now I need to do the same thing so I don't distort this stamp. Right, so I let it relax and then I popped it on. So I have these two and I've got to scroll all the way back to the top. So we've done our pink and grey Poppy Parade and Flirty Flamingo. So I know where you're going with that, and you are definitely going Valentine's Day, and I can do that with some of those sentiments that I pulled down earlier. We can make a love themed card, and I definitely want to go white. So we have Flirty and Poppy. So, Whisper White, I think I said I actually had to cut some Whisper White, but let's have a looky-see. Oh, Basic White, sorry. Oh no, I was looking in the wrong pack. And I do have some Basic White here, just a single piece. And we will go rectangle, or landscape. The whole piece is rectangle. So I think I may want to add in a bit of grey here as well. So like go for a 3 colour combo. Do I kind of want to go... I kind of want to go Flirty in the middle, and then I will make these flowers Poppy, and I can use blends again for that because I do have Poppy Parade blends, and then grey for our sentiment because grey is the perfect neutral. Okay, let's go here again. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Great, I'm not going to miss any comments. Okay, now with these with these watercolor shapes, they are a distinctive stamp set. So when I'm inking it up, it really looks like there is no... sorry, just put my finger in the ink pad. It really looks like there is no ink on there, but trust me, there is. Because we do get this gradient look. Okay, we're just going to go for it. Just going to hold it there. Make sure I am giving pressure to the whole image. Now that is a little bit aligned one way. By the looks of it, I had some bits and bobs in there, which is fine. We can deal with that. I might go, because we've... I'm going to go basic grey for our greenery, or for our floral. And this is from Decorative Borders. Now I have to be careful and remember, just wipe that off and wipe it onto your black shirt. No one will know. Okay, now make sure I've got this well held on to. Okay. So just let me look. I think I want to do a complete, like 2 corners. I think that will work really, really nicely. And then we will come in with the Poppy Parade, not in the ink. I nearly dropped it. Now, just like so. They don't have to be even or perfect or anything like that. They just need to be stamped. So that frames really, really nicely. And I don't know if this sentiment will now work with the blessings from home. What a beautiful day for love. That will still work really, really perfectly, actually. That will just look gorgeous. Now, if Kelly was on here, she'd be yelling at me, Ellen, use Stamparatus. But I may defy her. Didn't take that stamp off, stick that to the stamp set. Okay, I'm going for it. If not, I can stamp it on a piece of paper, hand cut it out and stick it over. But I am going to be smart, and I am going to stamp this here. Yes, that is stamping beautifully. Take this away. Everyone take a nice deep breath for me. I'm going to leave this here for a number of seconds. Yay! It's not quite perfect, but I'd say that's pretty close. Now, Poppy Parade. And then I have to think about maybe adding some silver or gold to these. This is like Poppy Parade, correct? And I may come in with that blender pen again and just bring those leaves to life again. So a little bit there, a little bit there. We don't have to be in the lines, nor do we have to be perfect, because as it was typed before, we're handmade, not Hallmark. Let's get all of those. Get this. Now, also going to put just at the end. Okay, I am going to also take this, put in some of that detail just with the bullet end, just on those lines, and then I can always go over it if I think it's a little too bold, and I can blend it out a little bit. But I think they actually look really good by themselves. I don't think I need to blend out. Hello Sam, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed that, Jennifer. I enjoyed making those. That was as much of a surprise for everyone else as it was for me. It really was. Hello, Bobby Boo. You love both the stamp sets, Di. I'm so glad. I really love the watercolor shapes. It's a great basic stamp set, and it's just one of those stamp sets that just works for anything. I've done sea themed cards with them. I've done lots of different things with this with the watercolor stamp set. I did a one sheet wonder a few years ago using the butterflies. So what I had was trying to think. I used all the shapes in a collage on the background, and then I stamped the butterflies actually in grey over the top. It was abstract, but it was whimsical. It was actually really pretty. But yeah, it's just a great base. And like, I haven't used any cardstock yet at all on these cards yet. We've got all this beautiful colour just from these gorgeous shapes. So this is Smoky Slate that I'm going in here with. So we're already getting a lighter colour, but it just gives that grey's like the perfect classy colour. Yeah. Oh, that was a flower. I will go back over that after I've just done these last couple of leaves. but that one is a flower, and I missed a flower just down here as well. Okay, let's scribble the grey out. Scribble, scribble, scribble. That is all out now. Now, lid that I almost drop on the floor. Okay, capped again. Just pop that over to the side there and just come in here. Just doesn't matter that there's a bit of grey in the background. Doesn't matter at all. Add some shading. That's what we're saying. It adds shading and depth. That's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it hard. Okay, so I do need to close this ink pad, otherwise we may have a bit of a disaster. I just wanted to keep the colour palette simple. But, and our eucalypt is quite, hello Miss D, how are you? Mr. Linda Do. It just, a lot of our eucalypts are like a silvery green grey. So yeah, I just kept it simple. Gold, silver. I think that one's a bit too blingy. No, that is not the right pink. That is also not the right pink. Do you know, gold silver? I'm thinking silver. I'm thinking we're going totally back to basics and using our rhinestone basics, because I just want to keep it classy, but just taking away that papery feel, because it's very, very papery at the moment, and we can take away that papery feel just by adding a few gems. So I love that. Now I could colour these. I could make these pink. I can make these whatever colours I wanted with this. But we've already got the floaty flamingo and the poppy. So I just kind of want to keep it simple. Now, just also not going super duper crazy, and just keeping it like that. So we've just got that framing. So the framing brings your eyes in this much, and then the gems bring your eyes in that bit further to the sentiment. Now what I want to do, got another opening pad here, I want to make this card front a little bit smaller because I didn't quite stamp in the middle. So what I am going to do is just create some space here. Famous last words, create space on a craft desk. So I'm thinking if I start by taking off 1/2 centimetre, I think that's not going to be enough, but let's just take off more. Do you know what I could do? I could also, so that is about 2 centimetres, and that is just under 1.5. So I can take off another 1/2 centimetre, and then that will be fairly even. So then what I will do, I'll take 1/2 centimetre off the top and the bottom, and then we're still in proportion, and we will just have a bigger mat size. Okay, possibly could take a bit more off the bottom rather than at the top, but hey, it's handmade and I'm happy with that. Now this one, while I've got this here, I'm going to get flirty down, but I don't think flirty is going to be the answer. I'm thinking our greys are going to be the answer, or no. And then I'm going to grab my poppy just to look, because I've got them all here above my head. I only need one. Yeah, I think they're just competing. So what I think I might want to do, they're just not drawing out the colour. Gold swirls could have worked well with this. Gold swirls. Yeah, gold could have worked. I just wanted to keep with the greys. But gold or silver would have worked perfectly. I am thinking of putting a grey mat around this and then just popping it on a white card front. I think I've got a scrap here that may just work. Let's have a look. Guess what? The mat is almost exactly the same size. If I take a little bit off the bottom, that will be perfect, and it won't affect anything because it will just be a little tiny bit, a little teensy bit. Maybe a bit more than a little teensy bit, but proportionally just need to take a bit off the edge as well. Might as well work in with what we've got because scraps are good to use, but work in with what we've got and then we can just whack it on a white card base, and I think that will be really, really elegant. I did not come on here thinking, oh yes, I'm going to make a Valentine's card. No, that was not in my realm of thinking at all today. And I did want to try, how am I going for time? Oh, not even an hour. I did possibly want to try another color combo as well, but these are the two cards I definitely wanted to make with you guys. So I'm happy I've done those. Anything now is just a bonus. Okay, and I do actually have my other cousin, because I had a cousin's wedding last year, and I have my other cousin getting married later this year, actually getting married the day after Owen's birthday. But we don't need to take a trip for this wedding because they're getting married not far from where I live, about 10 minutes drive. Glue, aha, karate things. I took the glue with me to karate last night, and dimensionals as well, and my other scissors, and no, not those ones. Yeah. Do you think I can get my hands around them? Dimensionals. Right. I always take a project pouch with me. At the moment, I'm making cards left over from my my stall, my market stall the other day. Okay, don't need that. Need that this way. I love the patterns you get on the back of your paper when you've done things with blends. using blends and a blender pen today. I hope I'm not confusing you. They're both two very different applications. Now, very carefully. Okay, I may have taken off a little bit too much white, and I may just need to trim that back just a titch. Just let me run my finger along there. Oh, do you know what? I reckon we live with that titch. That is fine. And then see, when you put it on the white, although I don't like the white, I think I'm going back to poppy. I really, really do. What do we reckon? Poppy or white? I'm going to clean some stamps so I can show both in the same. So there you go, poppy or white. Because the flirty just didn't work at all. Just going to clean off these stamps. Oh, poppy, right, okay. That was a very definite and a definite consensus. Poppy makes it pop. Okay. No tongue twisters there at all. And I've got this one that I need to clean off. Okay. Done. Okay, put my white one away for the moment. Now, I wonder what else I can do. Just this cardstock is not scored. So, but I have cut it the way that the grain runs, so it won't crack. There we go. Stunning, beautiful. And maybe with a bit of dimension. That might be the trick, with a bit of dimension. Just take them both out and then take one. Right. Starting a new pack. Now, when you start a new pack of dimensionals, do you hack one out of the middle, or are you a bit like me and you work in lines? So I work in lines. I know that's easiest to take one, not the first one in the row out. But tell me. Be fun and make the same card with poppy border on a grey card. Yes, that would look really good as well, Jamie. That would look equally as good. No, that did flick through my brain for just a second, because I do love a grey border. Like grey on a card, stunning. And one of my class cards actually does have a basic grey card base, and it just really, really pops. Makes the card front panel just pop. It's gorgeous. You work in lines. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel not so. I have people in my classes who just go to the middle, and you can see from that moment when you see the person do it, you can see the other ones. They're either their eyes pop out of their head, or they are just oblivious to it. But yeah, it's a bit funny when you see people's eyes popping out of their head going, you just did what? Okay, so just trying, note the word trying. I think that's pretty close. We will just leave that, but that is card 2. Card 1, do you know what? We might just go with a grey base, to tell you the truth, with this one. Okay, so see how it will just pop. And this is not the right size, I don't think. Nope, it is not. About half of full centimetre and a bit too big. I just got my t-shirt caught in the arm. Oops. Okay, so now I want to score in half, because folding the cardstock this way is against the grain, because it folds. Yeah. See you next time. Enjoy class, Deb. I hope it goes well. Is it a card making class? She'll tell us later. She may have already gone. Okay, this one I'm just going to stick straight down. But you can see how this just pops beautifully with the basic grey behind it. Could have also used black. Oh, it is a card making class. Well, have a wonderful time. Tell the girls I say hi, and we will see you next time. Deb used to live not that far from me, and then she moved to the other side of the country. I think I've seen her once at an event since she moved to the other side of the country. So it's not as if I don't see her. Okay, so 2 cards done. Is there something that... Ooh. Ooh. This and this. Okay, let's have an experiment, because I don't want to take all my ideas that I have in my head for Thursday. Sorry, I dropped all my white paper on the ground. Okay, I picked up one piece, the other piece is still on the ground. So, let me go back to my colour combos, right at the top. No, it didn't go far enough. I can't go all the way to the top. No. Oh, no problems. Yes, have a good day at work. I can't go all the way to the top for the colour combos. I know someone said yellow, but there was another one I wanted as well. Damn. Why won't it let me go back? That's annoying. Yellow and teal. Oh, okay. Bermuda Bay and so saffron. Does that work for you, Jay? Just while I get out the stamps, tell me if the Bermuda Bay and the So Saffron works, or if you want a brighter yellow. Because you know, I can change things up. I don't know that that's a colour combo that I would gravitate towards, really. Nice on grey. Okay, so we're sticking with our grey theme. Okay, pop this back in. I love everything has their place in here, so I know if anything has gone astray. Which one is it? It's this one. Okay, now I don't think I'm going to be colouring the flowers this time, and you will understand when you see my thought. Okay. I'm just thinking how I'm bringing this in, but that's okay. I'm creating and thinking at the same time, which isn't always the best idea. Okay, that's light, but that's okay. And then this one, I'm doubting myself a little bit here. How did I get that so perfect? I will never know. Okay. I kind of want a big stacked sentiment, but I'm not sure that this one is going to be the one. Do you know what? It quite possibly could be. Okay, let's go with it. Sorry, I've gone really quiet because I'm literally processing on the fly here. Okay, I know I haven't used this one before. Actually, I haven't done that with any of the photo polymer sets, and they have all worked like a dream. Okay. Ooh, let's try that again. That's better. Okay. Now, we're just hoping that this goes on straight and even. That worked. Whoop, whoop. That worked. Now we're turning it around, and we are going to repeat what we did on the top, but at the bottom. So this is something like totally different for me. So got that again, and I don't think I'm colouring these flowers. I think these flowers are standing out really nicely all by themselves. Ooh, look at that. Look, it's a little bit down where I'd prefer it to be a little bit up, but I don't think this one needs anything else. Simple and elegant, thank you. Yeah, but I love how this shape just highlights the flower without any fuss. Love it. Now, I'm going to close all these ink pads because we are done with them, and think about maybe Bermuda Bay matte on grey. Yellow matte on grey. Okay, that would work. but I definitely think the grey will keep the elegance of the card. And how simple, just whacking together these. But I am thinking I need to cut a little bit off. I'm just going to use that ruler. Now, the ruler is here. I'm just going to check the actual difference. So we've got 1.9 and I've got 2.8. So I want to take off just under a centimetre. And I'm going to do the matting differently. Perfect. So I took off 0.9 of a centimetre to get those even. Don't get rid of that yet. We will be needing it. Now, so saffron. Let's see if I have 0 scrap of maybe I do. That is a scrap piece of so saffron. Okay, so what I want is this, which is 0.5 centimetre smaller in height, but I actually want this piece to be exactly the same width. So we're going to have the yellow popping out the top and the bottom rather than all the way around. So it's going to look a little like that. And then let me make sure while I've got the trimmer here, I have another card base, which, oops, sorry for hitting you girls and guys. Yes, I do have another basic grey card base. There you go, there you go. This is just a really simple, could be an anything card really. You are a real blessing to me. Now, I'm assuming some gold would look really nice with this, like these gold, because we've got the yellow, because I don't think we have any Bermuda Bay embellishments. I really don't think we do. Or I could colour something Bermuda Bay. I can tell this hasn't been sitting upright, it's been lying down all night. So I didn't unpack after karate yesterday because I go straight from work to karate. So I leave home at about, I don't know, 20 past 8 and I don't get home till nearly 7 o'clock on a Monday because I meet Owen at karate to bring him home because I can't. Now I'm thinking it's just a slither wide. Can we really notice it? No. Okay, and then this will go on here. Yes, you really can notice how off that is. So I'm definitely going to have to trim. Okay, I'm going to use my long handled scissors. Okay, nice. Jamie's liking it. Hope you cannot hear David snoring. We did go and help a friend this morning because we've got a big car with the big boot, move a 70 centimetre diameter television, which is huge, or it might be 70 inches, I don't know. It was huge. It just fitted in the boot of my car. So he and his partner, and she's just come, they've moved, well, he's moved back home and she's moved over from Germany. So I got to meet her for the first time, which was lovely.
Why, thanks.
Oh, I'm glad you like that, Jennifer. I wanted to use a stamp I hadn't inked up before and use it in a different way to what I have previously seen. So my Thursday video, I'm planning on doing a one sheet wonder type of thing. Whether I do a full one sheet wonder, I don't know, because I may just have some issues getting things straight with a one sheet wonder, or whether I just do that collage style using this decorative borders stamp set on some card fronts. Now I'm just going to see how these gold ones look on here, and they look way too pink because of the iridescence. That's the only thing with iridescence. You never know how it is going to look. But what I do actually... No. Although these white milky dots may just work. I know I said I was thinking of gold, or I can use the gold sequins. I'm thinking the milky dots may just work. Just having a look. What colour? See, these are meant to be daffodil, but they're like holographic, so I think they'll be a bit distracting. Milky. Okay, yeah, I was thinking I do have the new pearls, but they're iridescent as well. So the new pearls, the flat adhesive back pearls, they're iridescent as well. But okay, Lisa said milky. Yes, pearls, normal pearls would have worked lovely, but you know, we have so many beautiful embellishments. I have to look through them all to choose. Yes, I could colour the pearls as well, Jane, but not today. Okay. So, whoop, I dropped it completely. Try again. Okay. It really doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Okay, so what if I just push it approximately to the place that I want it? That will work. And then just like that, just like so. Okay, I need to cap a few things, and I know in about an hour I would say we have made 3 cards from having zero idea. Well, I had some kind of idea of what I was going to do. So the 2 main stamp sets I have used today are the watercolor shapes and decorative borders. Now, we did also bring in some sentiment sets because the 2 stamp sets I chose don't have any sentiments in them, and that's a bit unusual at times. And I do generally like a set with images and sentiments, because then you can grab one stamp set and use it all at the same time, but today we didn't. Thank you, Peggy. It's so nice to have you here, Jamie, on your work day. I'm glad you've enjoyed your creative break and lunch. So I used Dragonfly Garden for May Good Things Grow All Year Long, and we used The Blessings of Home, and we used What a Beautiful Day for Love, and You Are a Real Blessing to Everyone Around You. So they were my two extra stamp sets. And what did we use? We used our Milky Dots. We used our basic rhinestones, and we used our iridescent rhinestones because we have to use all the embellishments, because that's my thing. So the first one we did was the circle, and we use a blender pen as well as some blends, so we did do that. So that's the first one, Make Good Things Grow All Year Long. And then we did our Valentine's colours, What a Beautiful Day for Love. So very simple but gorgeous set. Thank you. And our last one, I could have scooched it over a bit as well. You Are a Real Blessing to Everyone Around You. So colours that we used actually. I'll grab them all together so you can see and know what we used. Oh my dear word, so many colours. So on our first card we used Flirty Flamingo, Basic Grey and Smoky Slate. On our second card we used Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade and Basic Grey. And on our final card we used Basic Grey, So Saffron and Bermuda Bay. And all those colour combos came from you guys, so thank you so much. I love hearing what colours you would pair together, because that helps everyone and sees that I necessarily wouldn't have done this, but I do really love it. So that is everything we've used. If you like what you've seen and you don't have these products and you're in Australia, I would love you to use the link to my shop in the description and you can purchase these products. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Don't forget, I do have my class detail link in the description box, and the class, there is an option for anyone in the world if you would like to play along, and the at-home options and the video and PDF options will go out next week, but you do have to pay for them beforehand if that is what you would like to do. So thank you so much. Join me on Thursday to play with the decorative borders a little bit more over on my YouTube live. So that'll be this Thursday, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So have an amazing couple of days and I'll see you then. Bye.